What's up, everybody? It's been quite a while since I made another video. Um, Over half a year now, and in that time, I guess I've ascended to the state of like SimCity 4 demigod or some shit like that. Uh, been doing a lot of science, and my research has led me to a new method for building cities. It's based on the one that I showed you in my last video, but it's a little bit more dense. If you remember, I showed you guys the 1 million on a small tile city, and on that same tile, I've kind of revamped the entire map of the area such that it now contains 2.3 million people. I don't know what the fuck. I, I don't know. Let's just take a look at it. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my fan in the background. The laptop that I'm using, the chassis kind of broke, so I had to use my desk fan as a cooling system. So apologize if it's making a little extra noise. Just bear with me because I have to show you guys this. So yeah, 2.3 million Sims in a small tile. Just take that in for a second. Absorb the sheer density of this area. This is approximately 1 square kilometer with 2.3 million Sims. I was baffled by my last city, and then here I come, like 8 months later, and I've doubled that shit. I really can't even. I don't know. I don't know. I lost. There's nothing that I can say to you right now besides wow. Among all the other words I'm saying, but anyway, yeah. See, last time it was basically a fluke. Like, I just discovered that people were the high wealth were pushing up these really tall buildings and then leaving, and then the other types of people would come in and occupy. So I just let that run rampant on its own, and it did pretty well. Got a million. But after I had learned the science of it, I manipulated it myself. I basically what I did was I made one row of these at a time, just straight down like this. I'd grow it completely high wealth, and then I'd cut off the water supply to all those buildings. They would then dilapidate, but the building would stay. And that was the goal of my previous city, but I couldn't do it on command. So now that I've done it on command, I did that for the whole city, so that it was 100% maximum density buildings. And then I taxed out all of the high wealth and medium wealth people. So there's nothing but low wealth in this city who occupy at the highest density. So basically what I've done is created the highest possible density attainable in the game, I think, so far. I don't know, somebody may come along and prove me wrong. This may not be the end all be all. You may fit 100 or 200 more thousand people in this space. But I'm at least 90% at maximum density. Or I'm at least at 90% of maximum density attainable. What is this? Guys, promise me that you will never ever ever live in a city like this. This is dystopian by definition. You will die just by walking in here. Guaranteed. There's one hospital in the whole city serving 180,000 people with a capacity of 3,000. You will die. Don't come here. Never. I mean, I bet you there's like prisoners at the bottom floor of every building, like holding people ransom as they walk in. Because, I mean, there's no jail in the city, so where else would they go? You pay taxes by getting raped or some shit like that. What in the world? I had to use tennis courts because tennis courts are the biggest demand cap busters that you can spam. That's why there's tennis courts everywhere. And I tried to concentrate them into the center so that I could use the space at the edge of the map for people, because the closer they are to the edge of the map, the faster they can get to work. And for the first time, my transportation network is insufficient. For the first time in all of my city building history, the traffic is just too bad at the edge of the city. This network is an omnidirectional system that I put in place to make sure that I could get people exactly where they wanted to go in a straight line. The roads are crisscrossed so that you can so that I can fit the buildings in there. But as far as the sub, I have them going in the 4 cardinal directions plus 4 more semi-cardinal directions. So you can go in 8 total directions using my subway system. And it's still packed at the edges. And the buses, I don't use the buses so much for whatever reason. You guys really understand what's going on here? Can you really comprehend what I'm throwing at you right now? 2.3 million people. I can get damn near 10 million people on a medium tile, and something like 80 million on a or 40 million on a large tile. I used to be happy for 70,000 people on a small tile. I used to be ecstatic, absolutely livid. I used to brag on those cities back in the day. Started from the bottom, bro. Like, what? Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. So let's back out of here for a second. The area is supported by something like, I don't even know the estimates. It's supported by a lot of fucking jobs. I don't know. I think if I concentrated into purely low wealth commercial services and dirty industry, then I could maybe fit more people. Oh yeah, and also another reason why my transportation network isn't doing so great is because most of the jobs are concentrated on the southeastern side or the eastern side of the city. So the people on the west side have to kind of cross to the east side, and that's kind of clogging it up a little bit. If I could get them all going equal distances in all directions, and I can maybe get a few more hundreds of thousands of people to fit on my network. But yeah, I'm gonna extrapolate this to a medium tile since I have proof of concept. And that means I'm coming for your ass, Mangasanti. I'm gonna break the record for the largest city ever created in SimCity. All titles. Give me a couple months. Watch. And then I'm gonna do it on a large tile just to see, just for shits and giggles. You saw it here first. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Hashtag the dream.